got started on using Skype late in college. I was actually talking to this guy and we were like talking and texting. He lived really far away, actually on the other side of the country. And so he was actually the one who put me onto the whole Skype thing. More and more people are, you know, using it as a way to get to know each other. Especially a lot of people like meeting each other on Twitter and Facebook. It's a lot easier to say, oh, hey, get on, you know, let's have a web chat. You know, it may be the difference between, you know, pursuing the relationship further or just stopping it right there, because you get to see someone, how they, you know, their mannerisms and how they really are in person, or much more so than you would, you know, through the phone. The first one is lighting. When you are talking to somebody, you don't want to have drab lighting that's kind of like this. You want it to be more pleasant. You want it to have, you know, good lighting, and, you know, so you appear visually better. Obviously, if this is the first time you're meeting somebody, you don't want to be talking to them on your bed or anything like that. You probably want to do it, you know, on your table or at a desk, or, you know, in your living room, someplace that's, you know, just a little bit better for getting to know somebody, you know, because Skype is very personal. You know, it's definitely more personal than a phone call for obvious reasons. And it's almost more personal than a date because it's really intimate, you know. They're like kind of in your home, even though it's on a computer screen, but still it's just you and that person. And nowadays you don't really have too many times where you just sit and talk and interact with somebody. So that's definitely, you know, there's pros and cons to that as well. But it is definitely a safe method because, you know, if someone's creeping you out or you don't like something, it's like with the click of the mouse, they're gone. You are bringing them into your house. Definitely location, so nothing too personal, but you also want to pay attention to your surroundings. There have been a couple of times where I've talked to people and they have like trash in the background, and you're like, whoa, or like way too personal things. And so you want to be leery of that. I'm sure none of you would do that because I'm sure you have common sense, but unfortunately some people don't, or maybe they just don't care. I wouldn't wear like pajamas, or, you know, you want to come across as attractive, but you definitely want to be comfortable. You don't want to wear something that's like too out there, or maybe that's too drab. Just because you're in your home, don't like totally, you know, kind of let it go. You know, make sure your hair is done, make sure you kind of look presentable. If you don't, it's the most annoying thing ever. Depending on who has the bad internet conversation, it slows it up, it kills the mood, and it's not fun at all. Make sure you set a date with that person. I mean time. So if they say 5 o'clock and you're in front of your computer at 5 o'clock and they're not on, I would wait maybe like 5 minutes and then deuces. Like, seriously. It's very personal, and so treat it that way. You don't want anyone taking advantage of your time or wasting your time. So no, when you set a time, a date, unless otherwise, you know, talked about it, you know, things come up, of course. Treat it like a date, and yeah, you should be good. I really enjoy it, and I'm sure you will too. Hopefully my tips will help you. I think they're kind of common sense, but you never know. So anyways, happy chatting.